Stop number 18 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to the fourth and final restrictor plate race of the season, Talladega Super Speedway in Talladega, Alabama. As we're set to go racing here today for the running of the DieHard 500, as we already had the Daytona 500, the Winston 500, and the Pepsi 400 when it comes to the plate races of the season. And today, it's going to be Talladega, the final stop here for the season for the DieHard 500. And here's the starting lineup. On the pole at 183 miles an hour, on the pole at 183 miles an hour on the pole, it is Cole Deaver, the GM Goodrich Chevrolet. He's alongside number 26, Joshua Osborne, on the outside here. Second row has number 15, that is Jackson Haywood, the Motorcraft Ford, and Charles Sanford, the Heinz 57 Pontiac. Charles has our second in-car camera in this race here today. Cole Deaver has our first in-car camera, by the way, here in today's event. Third row has car number 29, Zachary Fitzwater, who won at North Wilkesboro this season. Alongside of him, the man who's won the last two, Quentin Moore. He won the Pepsi 400, and he also won both Pocono races this season. Looking for 3 in a row. Can you do it today? Well, there's going to be about 3,700 guys that's going to try to spoil that plan. But Quentin comes in having won 3 of the last 4. Next row, Caleb Fogler, car number 10, the Purelator Pontiac, here having a darn good qualifying run here today. He's alongside Phil Parker, number 5, the Levi Garrett Chevrolet. Row 5 is Alexander Rowe, the 16 Chattanooga Chew Buick, and number 6 Matt Vasconcelos in the Strolite Ford. Next row is number 11, Noah Sewell, the Boweser Ford, he's alongside number 73, Daniel Bouchard. Next row down has number 55, Harrison Ponder and Benjamin Miles, car number 21, the Citgo Ford. Next row down has the Daytona 500 winner, Raphael LeDuc, in the Zurich Santa Fe Ford. He's alongside number 70, Daniel Voiles, the Rumpa Furniture AEC Sparkplugs Pontiac. Next row has 84. That's 84 card. That is Austin Reed in the Miller High Life Buick. He's alongside number 14, Eric Monaco. Next row is number 94, Dylan Poteet in the Sunoco Ultra Oldsmobile, and then beside him will be along with Quentin Moore, another hot driver on the circuit here as far as performance, Jessica Shelton. She's won 3 of the last 5. She won at Riverside, Dover, and at Michigan this season. The number 9 Coors Melling Ford. Still looking for that first Talladega victory, though, however. Next row is number 2, Dylan Young in the Kroger Pontiac. He won the season at Darlington. He's alongside the driver going for the Talladega sweep. It's Allison Rain, the number 30 Country Time Pontiac. Next row is number 33, Amanda Evans, and 17, Michael Whitman. Next row down is number 25, Colin Cropley, and 28, Keith Batson. Next row is number 89, the Evan Rue Pontiac of Cement Oscon. Qualified here, ran very well in practice, so he could be one to watch here today. He's alongside number 4, that is the car of William Brock. Next row is number 88, Laura Chung, and number 83, Stephen Cologne. Next row has number 71, Nathan Hudson, and number 90, that is Kat Batson. Next row down is 66, that's car of James Henry, and 27, Nathan Ormond, who won the season at Bristol. Next row is number 8, Ryan Brommer, the Miller High Life Buick, and number 43, the 600 winner at Charlotte, that is Mike Becker, the points leader coming in this event. And starting shotgun, Seth Cohen 52, and 42, Kyle Matthews. It'll be fun to see those two try to come up through the field here in this event here. Our third in-car camera, by the way, belongs to Keith Batson in the Texaco Haviland Ford. So that'll be our 3 in-car cameras again will be Keith Batson, Charles Samper, and Cole Deaver. That's your cameras for today's race at Talladega Super Speedway. So the beginning of the second half of the season here. Last time he was on a plate track, we saw Quentin Moore win the Pepsi 400 here. He's going for 2 in a row in the plate tracks and going for 3 in a row overall in this race here, and is closing in on and is moving up in the points as well too. So got a lot of drivers to watch here. Of course, anybody could be ones to watch at Talladega because anybody could possibly win here today at this track here. Pretty much a crapshoot. So here's the command to fire the engines here today for the DieHard 500. Command given to fire the engines as we're set for racing here today on this 2.66 mile racetrack. As the base car leaves the field off of pit road, we'll be back with the start of the race right after this. Pace car about to duck off on the pit road here at Talladega Superspeedway here. Cole Deaver and Joshua Osborne. Leading the start finish line, a Chevrolet and a Buick on the front row for this race here today. Then you got a Ford and a Pontiac on the second row and an all Pontiac third row. Start finish line would be right about here if this was Daytona, but it's Talladega, so the start finish line is at the exit of pit road. Come by to get the green flag here, and boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys and girls! And it's Cole Deaver in the Dale Earnhardt colors jumping out in front here with Jackson Haywood trying to move inside of Joshua Osborne for second place. That 15 car next season for the 1990 car set will be driven by Quentin Moore next season here for the series here. Cole Deaver, of course, he'll still be in the car that you're watching right now, the number 3 Goodwrench car. And here comes Zachary Fitzwater, 3 wide for the lead here at Talladega Superspeedway as they come off turn number 4. And it's the Flying Aussie Fitzwater to the high side here, to the low, or I should say to the lead. And here again, they're going to be 4 wide for the lead on the first side. Who leads this first side? Is it going to be Ponder? Is it going to be Fitzwater? It's going to be Harrison Ponder leading that first lap. First lap tied at 184.225 miles an hour, but do not get used to this pace. Alexander, or I should say, Rafaela Duke to the left side, looking for the lead. He's got it in the turn number 3 now. There's number 7, Xerox Antifreeze Ford. And here comes Daniel Voles, the number 70 car to the low side. And look at that 70 car move up through the field here as Voles comes off turn number 4. Poteet now comes to the low side here. Amanda Evans in that green Skull Oldsmobile. On the low side, it's going to take the second position away from Poteet. 2 laps in the books. The second lap at 197.529 miles an hour. Take a look at the fast lap of the race. Fastest second lap, of course, recorded by the 90 car of Cat Betson, 198 miles an hour in the first 6 cars. On the order of 198 miles an hour here at Talladega. We've seen him hit well over 200 in the draft and practice. Of course, you can take those practice speeds and just throw it all right out the window here when it comes to Talladega, because at this track anything goes and anything can happen, and usually does. Kat Batson, 3rd lap on the board here, and she leads that lap here over everybody over the field. And oh my gosh, they are 4 wide right in the middle of the packer there. That's William Brock, Caleb Fogler, Austin Reed, and Dylan Poteet. And they are 3 wide, several rows deep as they come out of the backstretch here. As you see, several of the cars moving in the inside lane now. Keith Batson getting pushing Jessica Shelton up to the field now. On board with Keith Batson, car 28, Texaco Havoline Ford, the Davey Allison colors. Following behind the Bill Elliott colors of Jessica Shelton. That last lap by for Batson, 198.9 miles an hour, almost 199 miles an hour here at Talladega. Ryan Brommer took the lead in that number 8 car. Now here comes Stephen McClone's going to make a 3 wide here between Brommer, Eric Monaco, and himself. Matt Vasconcelos behind him in a 6 car here. Dylan Young in the 2. Caleb Fogler in the 10. And here comes Vasconcelos to the low side, trying to lead his first lap here at the. Here at Talladega, he led some laps at the first race at Pocono. And Vasconcelos has led his first Talladega lap. Dylan Young goes out in front now. 5 laps into the books. Just an explosive start to this DieHard 500. 4 wide in the middle of the pack here right there. It's Matthews, Osborne, Seth Cole, and Jessica Shelton. Actually make that Cole Deaver, or nope, wait, that actually Charles Sanford now going by as well too in the 57 car. Inside with Cole Deaver in car number 3. We're falling behind Joshua Osborne in the Quaker State car. He's running in 3rd position right now. He's going to get the help from Charles Sanford in car number 3. Or car number 57, I should say. Deaver's the one in car number 3 here. Now Sanford's going to say, the heck with it. I'm going to go to the inside and take the lead. Or try to take the lead here. Benjamin Miles now has the top spot at the moment. And here comes Fitzwater, way down on the low side, coming down the front stretch here. He's going to get past Phil Parker, but to the lead goes car 57. Charles Sanford leads his first time, and he knows how to get it done at Talladega too. He's won this race. He's won at this track twice before. The man they call the California Crusher out in front. Now you got a pair of red cars up in front here. The 57 and 15 cars, and here comes Harrison Ponder, the 55 car, that black and white Oldsmobile. Rafael Duke in the 7 car is going to make a 3 wide down the backstretch here as they come in the 3rd turn at almost 200 miles an hour. Now they're 4 wide. Colin Cropley and Noah Sewell beginning to make their way through the mix right now. Off the 4th turn they come. And Cropley's going to make a 3 wide for the tops for the 2nd position. He's going to get the push for Noah Sewell in the 11 car here as Sanford leads his first lap of the race. But Noah Sewell's going to make a 3 wide, and he's going to take the lead with Dylan Poteet behind him in 2nd position now. Daniel Voyles, the 70 car. Amanda Evans in 33. And we talk about how fast Cement Oscon was in practice in here. He is in the 89 car. Oscon, the Evan Rude Pontiac, moving up through the field now. His best finish this season was an 11th. That came at Riverside. And here comes Nathan Hudson. He was last place. He's way down the standings coming into this race right there, and he's up in the 3rd position. Not been a good year for the Flying Brit from the Jolly UK, but Nathan Hudson looking to make his presence felt in this series. This season. Here comes Amanda Evans, a green car to the inside. Nope, here comes James Henry in the 66 car. He tucks in behind Amanda Evans, but Nathan Orman's not scared enough. Is not scared to make a move. 27 car to the low side. He's got Orman. He's got Deaver, I should say, in the 3 car behind him. Michael Whitman in the 17 car. And here comes Ormond to the low side. He's going to have Deaver behind him, and Ormond the 3rd position. This whole field is separated by less than 1.5 seconds in this field here. And the top 9 cars, look at the speeds where they're 200 miles an hour out of the first top 9 speeds here at Talladega. Charles Sanford is a 10 fast lap at over 199.9 miles an hour, but I'm sure you're going to have a top 10 200 mile an hour lap here possibly here. Benjamin Miles is fast lap so far at 200.394, followed by Mike Becker and Jessica Shelton. And here comes William Brock in the 4 car to the low side. He's going to take 2nd position away from Austin Reed. As the Miller High Life cars are side by side, Reed in the 84 and Brommer in the 8. And Ryan Brommer will take that number 8 Buick to the top spot. Stephen Colon down the low side. Here comes Jessica Shelton, number 9, to the low side. Trying to take the lead herself. She's got Caleb Fogler behind her in the 10 machine. Shelton along with Quentin Moore, two of the hot rubbers on the circuit right now here in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. Have both won 3 times this season. And one of those two looking for number 4 this year as well, too, in season 33. As Jessica leads her first lap of the race, she'll get her 5 bonus points for leading a lap. You get 5 points for leading a lap and 5 additional bonus points for leading the most laps at any race in this tour. Joshua Osborne, though, now trying to move the high side here on Caleb Fogler. And here comes Mike Becker. Becker's only won once this season. That came, as we mentioned, at Charlotte in the Coca-Cola 600, but he has been one of the most consistent cars on the tour this season. That's why he's got the points lead coming into this event. And here comes Osborne. He's gonna get the push from Becker. 3 wide for the lead. It looks like it's going to be Osborne leading this lap. Osborne's won this as a track before. Almost halfway home. 13 laps in the books. 16 to go at Talladega in the DieHard 500. Seth Cole out there behind. There's Phil Parker, that yellow and white number 5. Riding with Keith Batson, car 28, up there up ahead of Matt Vasconcelos in the 6 car. Look at the laps right now. 201 miles an hour now for the front 2 fast laps here, set by Jackson Hayward in 15 and Colin Cropley in 25. Riding with Keith Batson at the 2nd position right now, behind Daniel Bouchard in the 73 car. And here comes 55 car Harrison Ponder to the low side, the Skull Classic Oldsmobile. That car will be car number 1 next season, by the way, too. Here comes Fitzwater, 29, going for 2nd position now. Halfway home, 15 laps in the books, 14 to go. Or 15 laps in the books, and yeah, 15 down in the books, 14 to go in this race. Here comes Jackson Hayward for the top spot there, number 15. He's got Quentin Moore behind him. Hayward the 2nd position, now going for the lead, and here comes Ponder, is going to try to throw the block on him. And now it's going to be 3 wide. Quentin Moore to underneath the car he's going to drive next season, a number 15 Motorcraft car. But Cole Deaver says, no way, Quentin, I'm going to go for the lead now. And they've got Cole Deaver and Quentin Moore both caught in the middle now. Sanford, Dylan Young, and Kyle Matthews both on the low side of the track. Backstretch now, here to come in the 3rd turn. And problems for Michael Whitman, the 17 car. He is man on scheduled pit stop. See Whitman there coming out of pit road now. He's now back in 38th position in the 17 Tide car. Tough break for him. Had a car that possibly could have had a shot here today. They're averaging 196.6 miles an hour here at Talladega Superspeedway. Here comes Samet Ozcon, number 89. Low side looking for the 2nd position. He's got it on Dylan Young. Chasing Harrison Ponder, number 55. And here comes Nathan Hudson to the low side, the 71 car. He's got Daniel Boyles behind him. Nope, Boyles going to go for second place in a 70 car. When they are almost 4 wide to the line here on this lap. 11 to go. And they have caught the 17 of Michael Whitman. And what's he going to do? Is he going to move over for everybody else there? They're all scrambling out around trying to find a way around him. And they've all caught behind him now. Now it's going to close everybody else in the pack here. All 38 cars running in this pack here now again there, except now Michael Whitman's now a lap down. So 17 car again is not on the lead lap here at Talladega Super Speedway though, but he can sure mix things up and play spoiler if he's seen so many times here. Now we're at 11 to go. Actually, no, we're at 10 to go now. 10 laps remaining. Nathan Ormond up to the top spot now. The winner of the season at Bristol. The day race at least. So we head into the night race at Bristol in about 4 races from now. Then the Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis, then Watkins Glen, then Michigan, a second race at Michigan, and now. And after that will be the night race at Bristol. And here comes Caleb Fogler, number 10. He's going to go way down the low side for third position now. And meantime, it's William Brocken, number 4, to the top spot, that marigold yellow number 4. That's the color of the car, at least, right there. And, of course, Kodak, the sponsor of this machine. Caleb Fogler, car number 10 up to the left side. Can he be one of those guys that could surprise everybody at Talladega? We've seen some... This race has been known for some surprises in Victory Lane. Will it be a first-time winner? Will it be a surprise winner? Will it be a guy who has not won in a long time? Or will it be a veteran that wins this race? That's always the question. That's always raced at Talladega Super Speedway. Who will it be? Or could it perhaps be a driver like Jessica Shelton or Cole Deaver who wants to win at Talladega so badly? Who's been close so many times but never could close the deal. Quentin Moore's one of those drivers as well too. He's never won at Talladega, neither himself. And out of 4 wide here, Matt Vasconcelos is going to force the issue to the low side. Benjamin Miles out in front now, number 21. But here comes Noah Sewell. He's one of those drivers trying for that first ever win. And let's remember, Noah Sewell is one of the rookies in this field this season, going for Rookie of the Year. In the meantime, Phil Parker to the left side, and Parker's is gonna lose out on that battle between he and Sewell for that top spot that time by 7 laps remaining. He's got Osborne behind him in the green and white Buick. Parker in the 5, Osborne in the 26, down the low side of the track here. And meantime, behind him comes that maroon number 25, Colin Cropley. Cropley to the left side. Cropley in second place behind Phil Parker, his Hendrick teammate. Off the 4 turn to come. Here comes Fitzwater going to go down the inside. No! Here comes Daniel Bouchard in a 73. Bouchard's not won in a long time. He's won here at Talladega before in the DieHard 500. And in fact, that was his very first ever win in this series. Down the left side comes number 15. That's Jackson Haywood. He's never won in the series himself. He's one of those drivers for KAB Enterprises. That's the team of Keith Batson and his Legion of Fords. Down the low side, here comes Allison Rain looking for the Talladega sweep. She wants to win here here again. Ryan Brommer's up there. Keith Batson. He's not won in a long time in a series neither. He's won at Talladega before though. However, in that number 28 car, so he knows how to get it done. 4 wide for third position. Batson comes out on top of that battle. Allison Rain, Phil Parker, and Seth Cole also in that 4 wide mix now. Here comes Charles Sanders. He's going to about grab the 29 car. DieHard does the same with Matthews. Boy, there's no way. There's no way they can make it. They can make it 3. They can make 4 laps like this. It's gonna be 4 to go this time. 5 here. Off turn number 4 they come. Cole DieHard, car number 3 to the left side. Dylan Young in the dirt. And he comes out and whoa. How did that not become a crash? Dylan Young in number 2 just about wrecked the entire field right there in the tri-oval. He's got damage to the back of that number 2 machine, but he is still running. We're still green. DieHard to the lead now. Here comes Harrison Ponder, Cement Oscon, number 89. And Owen Probst on that front stretch! And this may have been the last lap under green right there. And as they come to start finish line, it's going to be Nathan Hudson winning the race back to the start finish line. And he may have just been your winner of the Talladega 500. And everybody's wrecking behind him. There's Brock, there's Laura Chung, Alexander Rowe, James Henry, Nathan Ormond, Bouchard, Vasconcelos, Cropley. There's one too, Eric Monaco. Stephen Colon was involved, Mike Becker was involved. This was with 3 laps remaining in this race here. Until they were coming to 2. They were coming down for 3 laps remaining, I should say, 2 in this race. And Mike Becker, the points leader, was involved. But that was not the cause of the yellow flag here. Let's take a look at what happened off turn number 4 here. It involved Kyle Matthews in the 42 cars. He and Nathan Ormond got into a shoving match. Matthews a hard hit for the 42 car. Same with Ormond in the 27. James Henry was also had just missed, I should say, the 66 car. And here's what happened that caused the crash in turns 1 and 2 on the cool down, as they were slowing down for the yellow flag. And this happens sometimes too. Laura Chung just drove right into Stephen Colon and everybody else. What was that 88 car thinking? And here comes Chung. She somehow drives up in the 83 car. Stephen Colon is going to take him in the 43 with him. I think turned Eric Monaco in the 14 right there. Yep, turned him. And then right into the 73 of Daniel Bouchard. Cropley gets involved in the 25 car. He is not going to like this one as well. Near is 11 of Noah Sewell. Actually, Noah Sewell just misses, along with Benjamin Miles, Caleb Vogler, Jessica Shelton, and Daniel Voiles. And his 6 car of Matt Vasconcelos, he's also involved. That 88 car. I tell you, everybody who's involved in that crash is gonna have a talk in that 88 team about that. And Eric Monaco was was stuck right there in turns number 3 and 4 right there. But boy, what promised to be a real good finish at Talladega Super Speedway though, has ended up under caution flag. They're going to get the yellow and white flags together right now. And barring any problems, Nathan Hudson, who came in this race almost in the very bottom of the standings, he's gonna get his first win of the season. Harrison Ponder is going to finish second position. Amanda Evans is going to finish third. And Samet Ozcon is going to get his first top 5 of the season. He's going to end up finishing 4th in today's race, with Cole Deaver finishing in 5th position. 6th place will go to Austin Reed. And I tell you, Austin was very vocal. He said his team's performance, he said his team needed to shake that slump that the team was in before this race. Well, guess what? Austin Reed is going to come away with a 6th place finish here today at Talladega. That may give that team momentum going into Indianapolis for the Brickyard 400. A great finish for the 84 team. Kat Batson, the unsponsored number 90, is going to finish in 6th. Is going to finish in 7th. 8th will go to Rafaela Duke. 9th will go to Zachary Fitzwater. And Ryan Brommer is going to make it both the Miller High Life cars in the top 10. He ends up finishing 10th. Again, Michael Whitman was a lap down in 33rd. Jackson Haywood comes home in 11th. 12th will go to Charles Sanford. 13th, Keith Batson. 14th, Seth Cole. Quentin Moore, 15th. 16th will go to Allison Rain. Joshua Osborne, 17th. 18th will go to Phil Parker. 19th, Dylan Poteet. 20th to Daniel Bouchard. 21st, Laura Chung. 22nd, Noah Sewell. 23rd was Caleb Fogler. 24th, Benjamin Miles. 25th, Matt Vasconcelos. Jessica Shelton, 26th. 27th will go to Daniel Voiles. 28th to William Brock. 29th, James Henry. 30th to Nathan Orman. Dylan Young, 31st. Alexander Rowe, 32nd. Eric Monaco, 33rd. And as we mentioned, Michael Whitman in 33rd position. Actually, Eric Monaco is going to finish 34th in this race here. So, cars out of race were Colin Cropley, Stephen Colon, Mike Becker, and Kyle Matthews. All those cars out of the race here today. But we were caution-free up until lap number 26 in this race when a crash happened here. And like I said, a spool what could have been a pretty darn good race here at Talladega Super Speedway here. But it didn't come at a better time for Nathan than it did for Nathan Hudson. He'll come to start-finish line, and he will do it here. Nathan Hudson wins the DieHard 500 at Talladega Super Speedway. It may be at 70 miles an hour instead of 200, though, but still, he'll take it any way he can here in this race today as he'll bring the Lifeboy Chevrolet to victory lane. The number 71 car will do it here today. And he'll take that trophy all the way back to the Jolly UK of Britain. Tea time, anyone? Average speed, 169.225 miles an hour. And that is 18 races in the books and 13 races left to go on the season. So, if you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got inner races, we got gaming videos, we got inner online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA, Seth Cole, desires to have for his channel, be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup Series, the main series on his channel. And if you want to end on future seasons of Seth Series, then be sure to get with Seth and he'll get you going. And of course, also be sure to check out his current season of the NNSCRA Duracell Cup Series. It's the main series on this channel, and I promise you it's a darn good series as well too. So give that a look here, and as we mentioned, subscribe to this channel. Also subscribe to our other two channels that does NNSCRA offline. Those channels being X86753985X, that's Dylan Young's channel, the man who does the NNSCRA Spectrum Mobile Cup Series, and that series is also in the current season as well too. So give that series a look as well too. And also check out our other channel that does NNSCRA offline. That's that channel being ThrashMan899, the man who does the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series. So, again, give those two channels a subscribe for some cool stuff as well too, as well as this channel you're watching here. So, that will do it here today at Talladega Super Speedway. Congratulations once again to Nathan Hudson, the winner of the DieHard 500. And for now, this is James Cole. This is the production of the NNSCRA celebrating 10 years of off-road racing at its best. We'll see you at Indianapolis for the Brickyard 400.